Hello, hello. As you can probably see, I'm trying to fix the cover for tomorrow, which I messed up. But anyway, let me see here so I can see what you are telling me, because I am here to answer all of your questions that I possibly can. Okay. Okay, and actually, let me see if I stretch this out, can I reach? Yes, I can. Okay. I can reach my wipes. Hello, hello. I need more paint. I wonder if Lowe's is crowded, Lourdes is asking. Probably not too crowded. Although I could be wrong, there are a lot of people who are, over there, who are doing home improvement projects. You know, all the times people were thinking, you know, if I just had a week off, you know, where I didn't have to go anywhere and I didn't have to do anything, or I didn't have to do as much, and I could, you know, I could do that project, and I could, you know, I could get all that stuff done I've been meaning to for so long, and then when we're in the situation, it's like, you're just too stressed to do anything. But anyway. All right, let's turn some lights on, and I'm going to take your questions. If you are new around here, what I normally do is I take your questions for the first 10 minutes, and then I spend the rest of the hour going through to try and, before I answer your questions. Sorry, I'm a little scattered trying to wrap my head around everything that's going on here. All right. Yesterday, oh, and last thing, if you have a question, please do put it in all caps, because lots of people, really nice people on this channel, who all talk to each other, and I won't necessarily see what you're writing. I won't always see everything, but anyway, and I'm so sorry about that, but if you put your question in caps, I'm more likely to see it. Okay, musical Neptunian. Does any country have a secret vaccine they're keeping from the public? All right, let's do secret. Pen working, okay. Secret vaccine. Okay, good question. People are talking about the stores, what they've been buying. Okay. Did you, Harry's mom is asking, did you buy your Clorox wipes from a man on the corner? I'm never going to tell my sort. No, I already had some. I'm me, remember me? I'm the one who, you know, I already have 3 12-packs of toilet paper in my basement. National Guard being deployed. Okay, will the National Guard be deployed? That'll be an interesting question to answer, only because they already have. But usually it's for getting, like, when they had that sort of mini quarantine in New York State, they had the National Guard take food to people and build things, and so let's say on a huge scale. Is something big going to happen in 2 weeks? What makes you worry about 2 weeks from now? Okay, wait, no, okay, here we go. Let me go back. Will Trump invoking the DPA? I read about that yesterday, but of course I don't have my stuff in my notebook anymore, because literally we covered 11 questions yesterday. It's a something production act. I can't think of it. Help. Virus trajectory. Okay, Cappy's mom is asking spring breakers. Hit hard by the virus. Well, they were talking this morning about how there are all kinds of young people who are getting sick, and very, very young children. So, well, the government called martial law. Okay. Happy first day of spring, everybody. Happy first day of Aries. What happened? John's asking, what happened to Pelosi's bombshell? What bombshell was that? I'm sorry. Melissa already had a question about martial law. I've written that down. We'll cover that. Kids are celebrating spring break, yeah, in big groups. Apparently, we're supposed to expect something to happen around March 22nd, 23rd from Pelosi. AJ, if you could give me some more information on that, I might be able to help. Timing notwithstanding, will the market still see new lows? Stock market. Okay. Spring starts in 10 hours and 39 minutes. Well, I pulled out the pastel. You know, every time I wear something like this in my head, I hear that line, Morticia Adams to Debbie. Debbie, you've enslaved him with your feminine wiles and powers. I respect that. But really, pastels? Will Republicans write a bill that will actually help people, not just corporations? DLC, I literally read on that question yesterday, and if you go to yesterday's reading and you just look, there's a list of everything I covered and the timestamps to the questions. So you can just click right on the number and it'll take you right to that reading. And it's in the description. Every day the timestamps are in the description box, and I put them as the first comment, pinned as the top comment. Will lack of leadership bring Trump down? Bring Trump down. Okay. AQ, I was unsubscribed to all notifications to this channel. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't have any control over that, I'm afraid. I wish I did. Sorry. I'll read on the stock market to see what's going on there, although I literally am going to tell you right up front, do not take anything I say as medical advice, investing advice, anything. No. I am here to just read on the collective energy. I am not 100% right. I'm just, it's like you're talking to a friend. That's it. That's it. Will the kids in Florida on spring break bring the virus to the States? Yeah, that's included in this. We're calling the pandemic the China virus backfire on Trump. Well, just Trump calling it the China virus. Or even more disgustingly, the Kung flu. That's disgusting. Will the power grid crash this summer? Well, let's see. Also, where? Is it going to crash in California? Probably. Brownouts. Yeah. but let's just ask in general, power grid. Power grid and basic utilities. How are those going to fare over in the next couple of months? I hope that's okay. Months. Okay, and there was anything else? Let me see. What did I miss? What did I miss? Hello, Jazzy Girl. Could you read on whether or not Trump is working with QAnon? QAnon. Oh, if you're going to be in a super secret group, be in the resistance. Nonviolent resistance. Unemployed taking to the streets. To the streets. Okay, normally I read on about 5 questions. Let me see what we've got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. So I've got that. Residential internet use has doubled. Did Melania leave Trump? She is living with her parents. She wants out. I don't know if she can legally manage it at the moment. Yeah, I can't stand watching. Oh gosh, that's right. I missed the presser this morning. I saw Cuomo's. That was cute. He had his daughter with him. She's graduating from college. That was adorable. And she was saying, yes, she's not going to have her graduation party. The young people. So, hang on, let me just turn that so you can see better. Gosh, curious minds want to know what want to know what? What do curious minds want to know, Deanna? Was it Deanna? Yeah, Deanna. Okay. All right. So I have plenty to read on. And yesterday I said I did Halloween yesterday. I said I would be doing Housewives today, using the Housewives deck. All right. So let's want to know all those questions. Exactly. All right. Somebody's asking, do the MAGAs believe it's real yet? It's getting through to them slowly, but now it's Fox News is all Trump, our hero, our great hero. Where would we be without Trump? Without Trump, we would be nowhere. He's our personal savior. Blah, 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 blah. Fox News is trying to sound like Pence. Ugh. Okay, it is, okay, before I get into all of that, I want to take a minute and I just want to remind everybody that we are all a part of the divine, that our souls are small pieces of the divine. That's how I view things, and that's how it's always felt to me. And asking for divine energy to fill the world, we don't have to beg and we don't have to plead or anything like that. We just say, send divine energy to all of the world. Let the highest vibration of divine energy, the best possible, most healing, most loving, just the absolute, let the best energy just flow through us into the world and just flow directly into the world. And just raise the vibration just of the whole earth, everything on it. That we will all know we are not alone. That we will all know we are in this together. And that there is ultimately nothing to fear, because we all go back to the divine, because we are small parts of it, and we cannot be separated from it. All right? So, let's start with, sorry I didn't get to all the questions, but I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow. All right, so we're going to start with, is there a secret vaccine somewhere that someone is keeping to themselves? Oops. Trying to shuffle. Okay, I am at 16 minutes, so we're starting a little late. All right, 16 minutes. Is there a secret vaccine? Dark Saturn, you didn't miss anything. I just prayed. And, oh, Robert's saying, Autumn, know that you are an essential business. Thank you. Thank you. All right, is there a secret vaccine? Secret vaccine to there. Queen of Swords. Good luck. There are so many. I mean, maybe there's an authoritarian country somewhere, but what I'm getting from that is there's absolutely no way that the government of whatever that country that might be in, it wouldn't move in and say, this is going out. Let's see here. Is there a secret vaccine? There are people who believe that they deserve more help than others. I'm not trying to pick on Russians, but like Russian oligarchs, those types of people, the super, super wealthy, feel like, well, they deserve. And then I've got 2 cards here for the end. They want it to be, but it's more like the rich want there to be something that they can buy, because they have so much money. I have so much money. I can buy anything. I can buy people. I can buy whatever I want. And it's true. You can actually, in this world, as disgusting, vile as it is, you can actually buy a human being. That's disgusting. I can buy anything. So they're like, I want to. And it's like, it doesn't work that way. And the sword of truth cuts deeply. Deeply. Let me click on that. So I'm getting a no. All right, we are at about 18:30. Shuffle here. All right, and I need to take a moment before each of these readings. Thank you, Deborah. I really appreciate it. Let me take a moment before each of these readings to try to reach out and get that energy. The secret vaccine, it came to me pretty easily, but these others, let me take a minute. Okay, National Guard. Reach out, hello, National Guard, ready to go. They are on it. They're, it isn't even like a pulling to go, let me at them. It's just a very calm, straightforward, okay, we are prepared. It's like a bunch of people just, like an image in a movie where you have a bunch of people who are standing in front of a lot of equipment, and they're calm and they are ready to go. That's what it feels like. So National Guard, is National Guard going to be deployed around the country in a big way? Not just a local, 1 or 2. Is it going to be nationwide? 2 there. They're ready. They are ready. Ready. Roger that. Moving out. Waiting for orders. Decisions. Waiting. Let's see. My nephew friend in the National Guard just got probably my nephew's friend in the National Guard just got called up. I believe it. Let me get through this. The National Guard, well, they often help out in a crisis. And this would be them helping individual people. It feels like the housewife, trying to get things done. Kids who are at home who might be hungry. People feeling overwhelmed, and it's like I have a lot of brooms, but I don't have any water. I have a lot of soap, but I don't have any water. This feels like those old-fashioned. I don't know if any of you are old enough to remember what they do with like the emergency cut-in during a program back in the day to explain what was going on and what was going to be done. And it was on the one hand, every time you saw the warning. This is actually in this actual screen in this card. That's an actual end of day kind of thing, because for all you youngins, there was a point at which that at midnight every night on your television they would play the national anthem and show a video of the American flag, and then all the channels would shut down for the night. I know it sounds crazy, but it happened, and you'd see this test pattern after that. But the emergency, or not even emergency, it was more like when the news cut in, when there was a big national thing going on. But it was, on the one hand, it was kind of scary, like, ugh, but it was also very comforting because it was like, we're on it. It's like the difference between the Cuomo, New York Governor Cuomo's pressers, and then the White House pressers that Trump's in. Thank you, Deborah. Thank you. I love watching, I saw the one this morning, the Governor Cuomo pressers. They're real. They're honest. And he cares. And he's human. And then you get the White House and it's all suck up to Trump, and it's like, ugh. It feels like they are going to, humans. Where did I get that? Humans? Okay, humans. We're all humans. People in the National Guard are humans. I meant to say civilians. Talk about misspeaking. I am so sorry. Where did that come from? People, civilians, are going to need a lot of help. They're going to need a lot of help. But we're going to get help. Yeah, this all feels like all the help that people need. And so it feels like there's going to be a national kind of call out, or a national whatever it is, but it's not going to be like it doesn't remotely feel like a martial law kind of thing. And I think I purposefully got 5 of these 6 cards as human level, nonviolent, helping people, building hospitals, or getting food somewhere, or fixing water treatment plants, or just basic stuff. And I got this Hierophant, this institutions card, where I didn't get a knight. I didn't get the emperor, because he's useless. But this is a very calming, so it's very non-violent kind of stuff. So that's what I am getting for that. So that's good. Let me have a quick look here. Sorry about this, guys. Let me look at my little notes here. Is this handy? Just having a quick look, trying to find Defense Production Act. That's what it is. Could not, it's like DPA, I know what that is. Defense. Production Act. Does it help the trajectory of what's going on? All right, and we are at about 25 minutes. Okay. Let me shuffle. I'm trying to reach out to the energy. Oh, hello. Hello, America. Hello. Hello, current crisis. Everybody take a deep breath. That's what I'm getting. And exhale. And I'm being told to take just one more. Okay. Hello, America. Hello, current crisis. Okay. The Defense Production Act is being put in effect by Trump. And I even say Trump's name and my chest tightens up as I call him. Okay. Defense Production Act. I can feel that there are a lot of people in manufacturing who, number one, they want to work, but also they want to help if they can. It's more the business owners who are like, I'm going to do what? I'm going to retool, and okay, you need to help me here, because it isn't just me being greedy. It is how, huh? There's all kind of logistic stuff that needs to happen for that to take place, for people to switch over to producing other things. And it's not like the administration or the Republican-dominated government has been really great at keeping people in place who would be perfect in these kinds of emergencies. So, but will the Defense Production Act help the virus, the trajectory in the U.S.? Defense Production. It's like I want to help, but I'm confused how this is actually going to work. This sounds like one of those things that Trump says, and it's like, yeah, but somebody else has to go figure out how to do it. I also feel a lot of business owners being really fed up with Trump. Yeah, normally I make, glass. I mean, and you want me to switch over to make what? Oh, okay. How? Yeah, how? I make, huh? Yeah. This is like, what this feels like is local businesses in different states saying, what? This is going to hurt my business long term. I know it's for the good of the country and I want to help, but how? And it's almost like they're like looking at Trump and all of this and going, are there any Democrats who are, that I can talk to? People who've been in the government, people who believe in governing, people who have plans. Does anybody have any plans in a drawer? Is there anybody who's been let go from the government who has a plan in a drawer where this would actually work? Because this is a whole lot of, that look on her face is absolutely perfect for this. What? Huh? And this is Democrats having to act. That's what that feels like. Will it change the trajectory of the virus projection, the trajectory of this crisis? Will it change the trajectory of this crisis? Also, before I forget, by the way, tonight, the Catholic Church is calling for everyone today at 9 p.m. in whatever time zone you're in to pray the rosary. And even if you're not Catholic, maybe, you know, if 9 o'clock, wherever you are, maybe a little prayer, maybe if we all pray together, maybe it'll help. So, is it going to, well, it can't hurt is what I'm getting. Can it change? Oh, yes. It's affecting the world, and there's a lot going on, and you know, there are. I think even Governor Cuomo was saying that he has people like in China trying to go directly to the manufacturers to get ventilators and things like that. So this is a worldwide big deal. And this is going to sound so biased, but I'm sorry. It just will it help? Yes, but it kind of depends on which plans we go with, how much good it's going to do, because they don't want to spend the money. They don't want to ramp up as much as they should. 9 p.m. in which time zone? Wherever you are. It's your time zone, wherever you are. So, and then this is a very busy Democrat. So it is going to help. Definitely going to help ramping up for not only ventilators, but keep cleaning so that hospital personnel have the equipment they need, and cleaning in general. But they are going to work together. Democrats and Republicans are going to Democrats and Republicans are going to work together. But yeah, it's usually the better thing. So it is going to help. It's just the logistics. So okay, so will the spring breakers be hit hard by the vaccine? Will they carry it home and make things worse? Goodness, it's getting dark outside. It's supposed to rain. It's supposed to be rain a lot later. But yeah, it's just getting darker and darker. And again, I like rain. I like when it's cool and you can put on a cardigan and get a cup of tea. You know, put on a little sweater, maybe a cardigan, a sweater, whatever. Make some tea, read a book. I like that. But yeah. Spring breakers. Oh, these morons. 3330. Will the spring breakers, will they be hit hard by the virus and or carry it back here? Let's see, reach out for this energy. Go home. Go home. Oblivious, misinformed, looking around like, are you sure this is okay? Maybe this isn't the right thing to do. You're right, it isn't. Go home. Go home. So, are you guys gonna all get sick? Or are you gonna all carry nastiness back home? That's all about cleanliness, so let's see. Because really that's what the question's about. So let's see the answer here. Oh yeah, party. Sharing stuff. Party. Those who have the money to be going on spring break. And I'm getting a creepy crawly feeling. Dumb. It's not good. It's not the word. I mean, it's not. They are going to make it worse. It's not going to be. This isn't the tower, like worse, but they're definitely. These idiots are. Yeah, they're making it worse. Go home. And a lot of them have the money to go home to a nice house and do what they should be doing. So, is it going to be a massive, massive problem? Is it going to be a massive problem? Wheel of Fortune, hit and miss. Hit and miss. They're going to be shamed heavily. They're going to run into travel delays, barriers, blocks. We're gonna keep on keeping on, but they are bringing stuff back. But that's the bringing them back, but these are the major arcana. These are the more important cards. And it's coming home and cleaning, washing your hands, getting back up, realizing how, what they had been done, but now they're here and they need to do all this stuff. They're not going to help, but anyway, all right, it's 12:40, but I'm going to stay on until I get through all of these questions. So if you need to go, I understand, at the top of the hour or whatever you need, but I will timestamp everything, which usually takes me a while, but I'm trying to write down as much as I can to speed up the timestamping. Okay, we are at about 30, we're almost at 38. All right. Well, 37:45. Is the country going to go down into martial law? Let me shuffle again. Okay. Is the country going to descend into martial law? I'm getting human level panic, but no. If it was, maybe there would be like one or two hot spots. I'm guessing, but I'm not feeling that kind of crackdown. I don't feel the kind of tightening down that would entail. Is the U.S. going to descend into martial law? Is the U.S. going to descend into martial law? U.S. going to descend into martial law. What I'm getting from that is do not loot. Just a general, I'm not saying you guys would, but yeah, don't loot, because there are people who are ready to, they're on edge. And there are sweet little grandmas out there right now who would mess you up. Who normally wouldn't, but now would. And no, before I get nasty comments again, I'm not saying bad things about grandmothers. And I'm not saying they're old, and I'm not saying, just go with me here. Okay. Will the country descend into martial law? Trump may try it. He may try to close borders, but it's not even... he can't close the state borders, but he can try, or he can get some Republican governors to try to, but it feels like this morning, Governor Cuomo, I know I keep talking about him, but he's doing a good job. He said that there is a hiatus on mortgage payments for 3 months in the state of New York, which is amazing. There are people who are really stepping up and doing the right thing and helping people. And, there's going to be a lot of things we have to deal with, but this is very human level. Take care of the house, take care of the kids, very human level. And then he's like, you have Cuomo and you have Trump. These are like the morning press conferences, or effectively someone who is doing this correctly, and then whatever this is. But we got this, and we're just going to pay attention to the people who actually care about us. All right, so stock market. We are at 4130. 4130 is the stock market. This is not investment advice. This is not. I just heard a buzzing, like there was an important. Hang on. Italy has more people who have passed on than China. That's sad. That is very sad. All right. Let's try 40 to 15. Stock market. Is the stock market going to continue going lower overall? Day to day, obviously, it shifts, but overall is the stock market. Hello, stock market. I feel like I'm standing in front of a server, a computer server. I'm like standing in a room full of servers, because so much of this is done electronically. It's like, I'm trying to reach out for some energy I can connect with, and it's like, I'm in a room full of computers. Okay, I need to, who can I talk to here energy-wise? Is the stock market going to go lower? It feels like the only people who are going to know are like janitors or something like that. They're like, oh yeah, I noticed, and this has been upsetting. But like they've closed the floors. The New York Stock Exchange has closed the floor trading. It's all electronic. This isn't helping me answer the question, guys. Come on. Is the stock market going to... And then, I'm getting someone like looking up from their computer at home going, heck yeah, only they didn't say heck. Heck yeah, it's going to go lower. Let's see what we've got here. Well, it's always a crapshoot. So, is the market going to go lower? Things have been going really well, but things kind of got out of hand, and they knew it, but things were still, and they were hanging in there. But now, if the prices are going down, people who are in the know can buy things at lower prices. But there's so many people who are having to pull out of their savings, even their IRAs or what have you, just to survive and stay home. I'm getting yes. Getting overall, the energy I'm getting is overall yes. Such as the stock market, the current stock market the current stock market levels are supposedly a forecast of 6 months into the future. But what extent Oh, okay. I'm not buffering on the camera, but I am buffering there. They don't understand the extent to which this is going to hurt the economy. It's actually quite a bit. So let me see if I can get any more information here. I don't know why it's fuzzy. Sorry if the quality's gone down. I've set this thing as high as it'll go, and I'm still getting a very fuzzy image, but it's very clear on the camera. So, oh gosh. All right, can I get any more information on the stock market? Yeah, it's going to be bad. It's going to be in the toilet. And that's what they're going to be saying on the news. But with this Page of Pentacles, with he's got all these. The bog is due to everyone at home using online services. I understand. This is a young man, and he's got all these plates, and it's actually him picking them up and organizing them and getting them where they need to go. But so, yeah, the market's going to keep going down, but traders are, and people who are in charge of large, some people who are in charge of very large funds of like retirement income or what have you, they know how to work the system. But it feels like it's going to get worse. It is going to go down because they don't realize just how hard this is going to hit the economy. Now, this is going to peak and then go away, but what I've been getting is that it's really the next administration who's going to really start cleaning things up, and they're going to really have to start cleaning things up. Oh, okay, it's clear again. There we go. All right. Okay, I am at 48. Let's go on. And like I said earlier, if you've just come in, I'm just gonna keep going until I get through all the questions. If I'm here till whatever time. Okay, will this lack of leadership? Yeah, 48. Will this lack of leadership bring Trump down? Bring him down? I doubt it, because it's just the other readings I've done. But hurt him? Let's have a look at that. Certainly. And everybody just hang in there. Just hang in there. We're going to get through this. We really will. And it feels like we're going to be nicer to each other in general after this. It feels like we're going to work together more after this. Do you guys want to see the rain? I don't know if I can show you. I can show you the card. You won't be able to see them on the desk, but if you want to see the rain, just let me know, and I'll tilt the camera up. It mostly just looks gray, but anyway. Okay, so will Trump's lack of leadership, will it hurt him? Will it bring him down? It is going to be a big job cleaning up all that up. Partly faded, yeah. Is this going to hurt? Hang on. I'm jumping around so much from topic to topic, I do have to take a second to reach out for the energy. Okay. Oh, Trump's energy, and suddenly I hurt. I itch. My jaw hurts. Yeah, every time I get near his energy. All right, Trump. They are lying to him. You're doing great. You're wonderful. You're so great, sir. Everything is better because you're here. Is Trump's lack of leadership, is it going to bring him down? Is it going to bring him down? Seriously, if you could be a fly on the wall in the White House right now, you'd just be like, yuck. I'm a fly. I'm disgusting by nature. I'm trying to find something disgusting to, you know, go grow gross things in. And yeah, this is just, I'm going to look for a better neighborhood. I'm going to look for a better place. I'm going to look for somewhere less gross than this. Thank you, Texicana. Yes, I would say this is going to hurt him, but let's see. Let's see. This might just be the... Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. Let me turn this light off. You got to see this. You got to see this. It is just pouring down. I just saw I just saw a message pop up in front of me from Kathy. It says, "Praise him." It's like I'm gonna guess that you, I'm gonna guess you didn't mean Trump. Okay, is this going to hurt? People are tired and fed up and scared, and they're trying to stay calm for the sake of their children. And oh, there's all kind of judgment. And yes, this is a sword in Trump's political back, and he is being judged. And then you get Kushner. People are particularly mad at Kushner. I don't even know why. He's no more vile than he was before, but it feels like people are mad at Kushner, and they're mad at that this has happened and they weren't ready, and all these Republicans who gutted things in the government, and they're judging very harshly Trump and Republicans, but especially Trump, because they're out here having to do the hard work and having to be scared and losing their jobs and on and on. Yeah, this is not going to do Trump any favors. No. Okay, next question. 53. All right, here is Trump's. Let's just see if I can get 5 cards. Any information on Trump disgustingly calling it the China virus, or even more racist, rotten, calling it Kung Flu. That's disgusting. It sounds like something that Rush Limbaugh would say. Medal of Freedom winner, Rush Limbaugh. Ugh, these guys are so gross. All right, let me reach out. Nothing like offending a country of a billion people. Trump calling it the China virus. Yeah, it's just China's offended. China's offended. This could have happened. They're like, I know that their market, the practices with their open air markets and live animals, but they're like, this could have, something like this could have come from anywhere. And in theory, they're right. You know, from a different source, not an open air market, but there's also been a spike in Asian people who have been harassed and just treated really badly in the United States. You brought this thing here. No, they didn't. You know, that's Susan, who lives in, you know, on Maple Street. What are you talking about? Not only does this feel like, yes, China needs to fix their policies, but also it feels like people are always trying to clean up after Trump. Yeah, the trade deal, not great. Not happy about that. Makes Democrats look good. Makes Democrats look very good, because this is another bad decision by Trump. And it's hurting his relationship. It's hurting the U.S. relationship with China. Not good. Hurts Trump. And guess who benefits? Cops. What I get for Democrats. So I'm getting for that. All right. Excuse me. We are at probably about 56 by the time we get there. Let's read on. How is the power grid and basic utilities going to hand nationwide in the next couple of months? Power grid and basic utilities in the U.S. for the next couple of months. Oh, that nasty Trump energy. Okay, let's see here. And like I said, I've got this and then at least 2 more questions. So I'm gonna just keep going until I'm done. All right, the power grid, the U.S. power grid and utilities in general in the U.S. over the next couple of months. It feels like we'll make it work. It's not great. I mean, it's not great because it's a shift. Same way the internet is acting up off and on. It's a shift in how people are doing things. So residential water being used a lot more. I mean, just for toilets. I mean, your home. Electricity, manufacturing. Restaurants are closed for a while. Non-essential manufacturing, some of that might be closed down. There are people. To some extent, it feels like less traffic. It might be not the worst thing in the world for ecology, for the earth, but it's still. But generally, I think we're going to be okay. I've got the strength card here, but let's see. How's the U.S. power grid overall and utilities overall going to be in the next couple of months? Better than expected. We're going to be okay. We're going to be okay. There's going to be, water's going to be, what it is, and yeah, what it normally is, and there may be some cutting down of usage because of the shifts. It takes, certainly, even it takes less energy to run, like, the lights in this room than it does in a big restaurant. And I know that's still, we're talking, with lights, we're talking tiny amounts, but do you know what I mean? They're not running the, because things are closing down, they're not running the huge dishwashers, the huge electric floor cleaner, that sort of thing. But yeah, water, other trash being picked up. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. It really doesn't. There might be local problems, but overall. Okay, QAnon. 50. Let's do, 5930. Is Trump working with QAnon? Actually, the first thing that came into my head was Trump couldn't conspire his way out of a paper bag. And so, yeah, let's just do 60. Is Trump working with QAnon? He's going to wish, because he's the party's going along just, well, relatively fine for him at the moment, but he's going to wish he had them on his side, because there's some bad stuff coming for him. I keep getting this in the cards over and over and over, and it's going to benefit the Democrats, where the Democrats are, you know, queen, they're in charge, knight, the Republicans are secondary. But let me see if I can get any energy specifically on QAnon. Hello, how are you? How are you, boo-boos and kitty? How are you, sweetheart? Oh, let's see. Let me move this up so they can see the kitty, because he is the sweetie. He is just a sweetie. Whoa, sorry guys. There we go. All right, let me see if I can. He's a good boy. QAnon has really horrible energy. Really, they have, I'm not saying they have Nazi energy, I'm saying they have Nazi adjacent energy. You are the good kitty. QAnon, it feels like they're spinning their wheels. They're just trying to stir the pot. Yeah, they're just trying to stir the pot. Okay. Will the unemployed take to the streets? Oh, there's a good boy. Yes, there is. Will the unemployed going to take to the streets? Actually, what I should read on is just the unemployment situation in general. Oh, he's a good boy. How bad is it going to be? Will it result in violence? So let me just read on the unemployment situation. How bad that's going to be. Hello, sweetheart. Oh, big yawn. How are you, precious one? How are you? Aw, there he goes. Okay. Yeah, 20% unemployment expected. All right. Let's look at the unemployment situation, how that's going to be. Let me turn this just a tiny bit. There we go. Strangely calm as soon as the kitty arrived. I know what you mean, Renee. I do. I feel that way too. It was 25%. Okay, unemployment was 25% in 1932 at the height of the Great Depression, Robert says. Do you guys remember that song, We're in the Money? We're in the money. That was, I saw that a number of years ago. I finally saw that where that song's from. It's from a movie from like 1931 or something. And that song is sung by Ginger Rogers, very young Ginger Rogers. And she has that nasal quality that most singers did then. But let's see here. All right, let's say 60. Let's say 64 and a half. Okay, the unemployment situation in the U.S. Unemployment. Did it again, didn't I? Take the time. Take the time to connect to the energy. Okay. The unemployment situation in the U.S. Oh, man. Oh, that's ugly. That is a lot of mothers and fathers scared for their children. That their children aren't going to get enough food. Oh my gosh. Rip my heart out of my chest and just stomp on it. It would hurt less than this. Oh, I can't breathe. Okay. How how bad is the unemployment situation going to get? In the U.S. Love Mother Earth, what's the question? I'm reading on how the unemployment situation in the U.S. Whew, I'll be okay. But man, people pulling together, that's good. And this feels like Depression era glass. If you're blue and you don't know where to go where fashion's putting on the ritz. How bad is unemployment going to get? It's going to be tight. But I'm not getting a tower. People trying to make ends meet, make their stock, their stores go well. Deborah is saying, U.S. citizens will do everything in our power to not let our babies starve. Please. I'm really looking forward to giving my donation to feedingamerica.org. They fill food banks all over the country, and I'll tell you, I'm gonna just, man, I'm absolutely donating that money for this quarter very soon. Oh man, I mean, like I'm. Man, trying to make ends meet. You know how you clean sometimes when you're trying to. Cleaning makes you feel better when things are tough, because at least you look around and things are taken care of. Also, putting on a good front for the kids. The time is probably too short, but if possible, consider maybe some kind of victory garden, is what that feels like. But people working together, it's going to be tight. But people working together. And surprising number, you would think that all that kind of stress would just decimate marriages even more than normal. But actually this feels like people working together, coming together, realizing they have something in common, realizing they are working together. And also that they're not powerless. But it's going to be hard. Let me see if I can get any more information on that. I hear you, Deborah. I hear you. Robert's saying, I'm teaching my high school classes from home. Yeah. Colotho's saying, I got that victory garden thought just last night. There we go. Okay. And, Alternative Health Digital. Right now, every campus in my district has free food hours. It's expanding money to include any child. No idea needed. Drive up only for all kids, even undocumented. That's excellent. That's absolutely excellent. Okay. Any more information? Although most people alive today aren't really old enough to remember the Great Depression, there was a lot of we're all in it together, and now we have technology that makes things even easier. So it takes a lot of takes a lot of working together and a lot of there's a certain quality of the saying thing that went around during the Great Depression was, of course I can't, I've got the words all jumbled in my head now. Trying to pull it, when you're in an alpha state reading cards and you try to pull from your deep memory, it's like, oh man. Feed the squirrels. The last two are make it do without. I can't remember the first two lines of that. It's four lines, and the last two are make it do without. It's about saving things, reusing, recycling, that sort of thing. But anyway, any more information on this? Cheap gas. It's kind of an old-fashioned way of, a more old-fashioned way of doing things. Maybe actually finding out your neighbors' names. I can't tell you the number of apartment complexes I've lived in where I had no idea who what my neighbors' names actually were. And we have a lot of material stuff now. It's not like a tornado came through where we've lost our basics. So I think we're going to make it through. We're going to be okay. There's going to be a lot more camaraderie. And let's look at the kitty. Because the kitty is wonderful. Yes, the kitty is wonderful. You are the good boy. What do you see out there, sweetheart? Just a precious kitty. You're so good. Yes, you are. You are so good. Good boy. Oh, sorry. Was that too much? Was that too much? Hello, precious one. You're so good. You're so good. Oh, I'm trying to get the fur off you. Yes, I'm just trying to get the fur off you. I'm not trying to hurt the kitty. I would never hurt the kitty, you know that. Oh, camera is kitty approved. Sorry, guys. Well, sorry. Okay, here we go. All right, well, good grief. So, there it is. Thank you, Mims. Use it up, wear it out, make it do without. Thank you. Use it up, wear it out. That was the beginning of it. All right, well, I hope you guys just hang in there, guys, all right? And I'm going to be back tomorrow. Kathy's saying the only tornado is Trump. Yep. Robert saying, grew up in the Depression, then World War II breaks out. It doesn't have to, though. It doesn't have to. A lot of World War II, not all, but a chunk of World War II came from World War I and the way the Germans had to pay things back, which just destroyed them. Not just destroyed their economy, but destroyed their sense of worth and all of that. So this is not necessarily going to lead to some kind of World War III or what have you. All right, but I will be back tomorrow. Thank you so much to our moderators, our troll slayers. This could not happen without you. I am so grateful. Thank you. And I hope you guys have a good day. I will be back. Yep, see you tomorrow. And I'll be back same time. I'm actually finishing the cover because I had to switch it over. I've completely got the wrong date for when Aries was starting. I had the 19th, and then I read somewhere else it was the 20th. And so I changed it to the 20th, and I put that up, and now it's the 19th. I just switched anyway, so I'm fixing it, and I'll put that up. So you guys have a great day. Hang in there. All right, and I will thank you. And I will get the timestamps up as soon as I can. It takes me a minute. Actually, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go grab a little something to eat. I think I have some bagels. I think I'm going to have a bagel, and I'll eat that, and then I'll start the time stamping, and I'll be back tomorrow. All right, hang in there, and you guys have a great day. All right, see you tomorrow.